Okay, on that note, we'll call the meeting to order. I don't think I need to go over the housekeeping items, do I? Okay, we're good there. Okay, Sharon, first up we have the establishing the council boards by bylaw. Whenever you're ready.
Your worship, members of council, the first item we have this evening is really a housekeeping item. Over time, council has established a number of boards, committees, and commissions, and what has happened in the past is the section in the MGA reads that council may pass bylaws in relation to the following. So staff of the day had interpreted that to mean that they may either do this particular establishing of boards by bylaw or by resolution, and council over time has adopted a number of terms of reference. Recently came to light that we've been interpreting that section incorrectly, and if council decides to establish a committee, it must be done by bylaw. And so basically all we're doing in this particular report is there are 4 boards: the Community Services Advisory Board, the Environmental Advisory Board, the Municipal Policing Advisory Board, and the Council Budget Committee that currently are all established by resolution. And we've just taken the existing status, everything that was outlined in their current terms of reference, put that into a bylaw, and are asking that those 4 bylaws be passed. And this will just bring us into compliance with the MGA.
Okay, thank you. Any questions, Alan?
Yeah, so why not,
Councillor Hunter?
why not MPC?
MPC has already been established by bylaw.
By bylaw,
So
okay.
MPC is good.
Okay, thank you.
Councillor Chapman?
No questions. Through the chair, I'll make first reading on that bylaw. Please, B 44, 2016.
We have Councillor Chapman's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Bellick?
And second reading, Your Honor.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Hunter?
Permission for third.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Chapman?
I'd like to move third reading.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. On to bylaw B45, 2016. Councillor Bellick?
Yes, first reading of bylaw 45, 2016, please.
We have Councillor Bellick's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Chapman?
If I could move second reading.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Hunter?
Permission for third.
All those in favor? It's unanimous.
Move third reading bylaw B 45, 2016.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. On to bylaw B46 to establish the Municipal Policing Advisory Board. Councillor Hunter?
First reading of bylaw to establish municipal, bylaw B46, 2016, establishing Municipal Policing Advisory Board.
We have Councillor Hunter's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Chapman? Or, sorry, Councillor Bellick?
Yeah, second reading, please.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Chapman?
Thank you. Through the chair, permission for third.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Hunter?
Third reading for Municipal Policing Advisory Board.
Third reading of bylaw B46, 2016. All those in favor? It's unanimous. On to bylaw B50, 2016 to establish the Council Budget Committee. First reading, Councillor Hunter.
First reading, bylaw B50, 2016, bylaw to establish Council Budget Committee.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Chapman?
Second reading.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Bellick?
And permission for third.
All those in favor? Opposed? One opposed? Okay. Motion is carried, but then we have to wait till the next council meeting for third reading. Okay. Agenda reports. Councillor Sharon, you're up for establishing the council's meeting schedule.
The next item is the establishing of the regular council meeting schedule for 2017. It's following the same schedule that it has in past years. Would like to point out that this particular schedule, oh, yes, so the first and third Monday of every month, with falling on a Tuesday in the event of a statutory holiday, with your in-camera starting at 4:30 with some flexibility, and then your public portion starting at 6 p.m.
Any questions or comments? Councillor Bellick?
Yes, through the chair. Didn't we say that 4:30 would be a trial basis? Is that what I remember correctly, or did we vote on that it would start at 4:30?
I believe we voted on that. That was passed, was that not before, in last October?
Yes, Your Worship, I believe we've been meeting within camera at 4:30.
For the past year.
Yeah, for a year. I'm sorry, I don't recollect exactly when we started or that it was to be a trial. If it is, staff can research that.
Councillor Hunter, you?
Yeah, so through the chair, I guess the challenge I had, I didn't like it back then, having to come in from Calgary, and I said back then, I'll say it again. So at that time of day, I have to take some heart medications, and there's a little bit of a time lapse between taking those and being able to perform. I've managed to work around it. In some instances, others I haven't been able to, but it still presents a challenge. So, starting that early has a couple of ramifications for me. So my understanding was the same as Councillor Bellick, is that we're going to look at that and see what the implications were and then revisit it. So.
Could we get a motion then to have that brought back to the next official council meeting? Or do you need a motion on that, Sharon?
If you would like to bring your regular schedule back to the next council meeting, yes, I would ask that you have a resolution to that effect.
Okay. Could I get a motion on that? Councillor Hunter, all those in favor? It's unanimous. Okay.
If I may, Your Worship?
Yes.
I did wish to bring some information on the regular meeting schedule to council's attention, and so with it coming back to the next meeting, we could bring this information as well if council so desires. We did do some research on our 5 comparable communities with respect to public question period. And there are, out of our 5 comparables, Grand Prairie is the only one that has something that would be similar to a public question period, and it is more formal in that the person is required to register and submit their questions prior to the council meeting. So I just thought I'd throw that out for council to consider as well, that out of cities of our size, Airdrie is the only one that continues today with a public question period. So if council so desired, we could bring that back at the same time that we bring the meeting schedule.
Okay. Okay. On to 5.2, the council calendar.
Worship members of council, this particular topic is the council calendar that gets posted on all of the city buildings and in our foyer here at City Hall, which is where all of the changes get noted. This calendar follows the same format as the 2016 calendar, with the first Monday in January and then the second meeting in July and the first meeting in August not showing as moving forward. And so this council calendar is up for council's adoption, and it satisfies all the requirements for advertising under the MGA.
Questions or comments?
The only comment I have is I don't like the idea of taking July and August off. I think if we had nothing on the agenda to cancel a meeting at that point, rather than call a special meeting council, I'm fine with it. It's just something that I feel.
Okay. So, Councillor Hunter, do you have a motion on this?
I'd like to make a motion to adopt the 2017 council calendar.
Motion on the floor. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Okay. Board profile sheets. Again, Sharon.
Your worship, members of council, council is just being asked to accept the profile sheets for the various boards and commissions for information, and this is just a snapshot of the composition of the boards and the procedures that are followed. And it's just a general information sheet on each board.
Councillor Chapman, or any questions first? No? Councillor Chapman?
Your worship, I'll move to accept.
I have Councillor Chapman's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Okay, on to the appointments of council representatives, chair and vice chair. Sharon?
Your worship, members of council, this particular item, if Carrie was able to access the chart, makes it by far easier to have council take a look at the chart. This was reviewed in camera. And it shows the boards and commissions that council has indicated they would like to sit on for the upcoming year. And if I could just remind council that these particular changes will take effect right at the end of this month. So they will be in effect for November. And I believe there have been no changes in representation on any of the boards.
Okay, any questions?
Wasn't,
Councillor Hunter?
I thought Councillor Bellick wanted to do the food security thing. Didn't that what
Nice
he said?
try.
He said that.
I did not hear that, I'm afraid. And since it was in camera, we couldn't repeat it anyway, so. Okay. So Councillor Bellick?
Thank you. I'd like to make the motion to approve the chart as presented.
We have Councillor Bellick's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. So there's our boards for the next year. Now we have 5.5 citizen appointments. Sharon?
Your worship, members of council, council is being asked to make appointments to their boards, committees, and commissions. And there were vacancies on just turning to that page. Community Services Advisory Board, Environmental Advisory Board, Municipal Planning Commission, and the Library Board, if council did not wish to remove any individuals. And I believe council is ready to make a number of motions with respect to their citizen appointments.
Thank you. Assessment Review Board, Councillor Chapman?
Thank you through the chair. I guess we will like to reappoint Chris Jasek, Janice Rissy, Dan O'Neill, Ray Walinga.
We have the motion for ARB. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Bellick, Community Service Advisory Board?
Thank you. Through the chair, we'd like to reappoint Kelly Anderson, Clint Goodman, Denise McKecken, Shauna Quinn, and Tom Seaman, and appoint Corwin Odlin, and Cameron Retzlaff.
We have Councillor Bellick's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Chapman, Environmental Advisory Board.
Thank you. Through the chair, I'd like to make the motion to reappoint Bob Blakeborough, L. Jones, Purple Kumai, I can never get her name right, and Scott Phillips, and appoint Rachel Reed to the Environmental Advisory Board.
We have Councillor Chapman's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Hunter, Municipal Planning Commission.
I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Aaron Holmes, Danelda Johnson, Dan O'Neill, Peter Shonas, Mark Steffler, and Carl Terry, reappoint them as members of municipal planning, and appoint Lori Duggan as the newest member, and also to give a great thank you to Ellen McEachern, who spent many years on that board. So.
We have Councillor Hunter's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Municipal Police Advisory Board, Councillor Hunter.
So I'll make a motion to reappoint Chris Gurley, Bob Harriman, Chris Jasek, Paul Presky, and Trevor Schultz to Municipal Policing Advisory Board.
Councillor Hunter's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Chapman, Subdivision Development and Appeal Board.
Thank you through the chair. All reappointments. Gary Armstrong, Robert Brunette, Bruce Buckert, Hank Gettert, and Matthew Nash.
We have the motion on the floor. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Councillor Chapman, Airdrie Public Library.
Thank you through the chair. At this point, I would like to reappoint Dustin Fadoun, Kayla Justin White, Daniel Nels as chair for reappointment.
We have Councillor Hunter's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. Okay, there's our boards. Okay, could I get a motion to excuse our 3 members? Councillor Chapman?
I'll make that motion to excuse Deputy Mayor Haig, Councillor Coulson, and Mayor Brown.
We have Councillor Chapman's motion. All those in favor? It's unanimous. And on that note, we are adjourned.